Hello everyone, I am Paul and welcome back to more Learning Swedish with me with the Mal et books. Today we are starting chapter 4, Kapitel 4. And on page 50 we find the first thing. Today I am going until number 55. May not seem like a lot, but... 57 I meant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Yes, I am going to 55, because that's around the halfway point, so that's where I want to end up. And yeah, I passed my 31-day streak in Duolingo earlier this week, so you'll see that on Sunday. Excuse me. So that concludes my first month in Duolingo, and I am quite happy. Also, today, just before I started this stream video, I caught up with everything that apparently I did before in Duolingo. So tomorrow, I'll head into uncharted territory. Kind of scared though. Anyway, let's listen to Vad gör de idag?
Sidan 80. Vad gör de idag? Tina Nyqvist, skådespelare.
Tina vaknar 6:30 på morgonen. 7:30 tar hon bussen till jobbet. Just nu är hon med i en reklamfilm. 12:00 äter hon lunch. Hon slutar 5:00. Då åker hon till ett gym och tränar. Sen åker hon hem och äter middag.
So Tina wakes at 7:30 in the morning, or every morning. På morgonen basically means in the morning, implying that it's every single morning. Another way to say it would be varje morgonen. 7:30. Oh no, she gets up at 7:30, so 6:30. And at 7:30 she takes the bus to her work. Just nu är hon med i en reklamfilm. So I think that she's either in a commercial or is working on a commercial. Nu är hon med i en reklamfilm. Let us translate. Let's see. Just nu. Let's see if it wants to work today. No, of course not. Hon med i en reklam. Now she's in a commercial. Okay. So she's apparently taking part in a commercial. And skådespelare. I think that's actor. Yeah, actor. So the reason that my also another thing, the reason that my book may be a little wobbly is that it's scorchingly hot outside and thus inside, and so I've got a fan blowing left and right in the background behind my monitor. So occasionally a little gust of wind will come pass underneath the book. So sorry if it annoys you, but honestly, it's better for my health if I do it this way, so that I don't melt away. Okay, so we've had the actress who plays in a commercial at the moment. At 12 she has lunch and she stops at 5. Then she goes to a gym and trains. Sedan åker hon hem och äter middag. Afterwards he goes home and eats dinner. Once again, as I mentioned before, the Swedes say middag and they mean dinner. So, let's have a look-see at what Linda is doing. Studerande. She is a student.
Linda Nilsson, studerande.
Linda vaknar 7:00. Hon är ensam hemma. Hassan, hennes sambo, är i Stockholm. Linda dricker te och tittar på nyheterna på TV. På förmiddagen studerar hon hemma. På eftermiddagen studerar hon på universitetet. Hon börjar där 2:00. Linda äter middag ensam hemma på kvällen.
Okay, so Linda awakes at 7 o'clock. She is home alone because Hassan, the one she's living with, hennes sambo, her housemate basically, is in Stockholm. Linda drinks tea and watches the news on the television. Nyheterna is the news. På förmiddagar studerar hon hemma, so in the early afternoon she studies at home, and in the later afternoon she will study at the university. She starts at 2 o'clock, apparently. Just making sure that everything is in order. That's a yes. She eats dinner alone in the evening. At home. Now let's talk about hennes sambo Hassan.
Hassan Skali, lärare. Hassan är inte hemma. Han är i Stockholm på kurs. Han bor på hotell. Kursen börjar 9:00. Hassan äter frukost på hotellet 7:30. 2:15 är det fikarast. Då ringer han till Linda. Hon svarar inte, så han skickar ett sms. Kursen slutar 5:00. Då tar Hassan tåget hem.
Okay, I'll admit this one is a little more difficult for me, just like on what I know of the Swedish language thus far. So Hassan isn't at home, he is in Stockholm for a course. Just like this is a Swedish course, a Svenska kurs. He lives in a hotel. The course starts at 9 o'clock. He eats breakfast at the hotel at 7:30, and at 2:15 at the fikarast. Fikarast. That is one of the newer words that you can see down here. The nya ord, new words. Fikarast. Something tells me that's something like a break, because then he calls Linda, but she doesn't answer, so he sends her an SMS. The course stops at 5, and then Hassan goes home. Target him. Target. Let's have a look. See. Let's just look up the words. Let's see. So, fikarast, right? Fikarast. A coffee break. From Hindi. No, but it's Swedish. Actually, it's also a Hindi word. Let's see what it means in Hindi. Concern. No, it's not a concern. So, I was correct in estimating that it was a break. Talk at him. Talk Oh. So he takes the train home. Okay. So he takes the train home. Okay, well, we've talked about this guy before. Ole Palmgren. He's a taxi driver.
Linda, jag kommer hem 9. Älskar dig.
Oh, sorry. Linda, I'm coming home around 9. Love you.
Olle Palmgren, taxichaufför.
Olle jobbar hela natten. Han kommer hem 6:15 på morgonen. Då äter han några smörgåsar och dricker ett glas mjölk. Sen sover han hela förmiddagen. 4:00 går han till frisören. Han är ledig på kvällen. Då går han ut och äter middag på restaurang med några vänner.
Okay, so Ola works the entire night. Taxi driver. He comes home at 6:15 in the morning. He eats a few sandwiches and drinks a glass of milk. Sedan sover han hela förmiddagen. So he sleeps the entire morning until early afternoon. At 4:00 he goes till frisören. Klockan 4 går han till frisören. Let's look that up as well. Frisören. The hairdresser. Okay, wow. So, at 4:00 he has an appointment at the hairdresser. Han är ledig på kvällen. He is free in the evening. Then he goes out and eats dinner at a restaurant with some friends. Några vänner. Is some friends. Okay, so I have to get back into it again.
En morgon
En morgon
tar
tar
ett jobb,
ett jobb,
är med
är med
en reklamfilm,
en reklamfilm,
ett gym,
ett gym,
Sedan.
sedan. Sorry. No, it actually skipped it. Nästa. I do want to do all.
hem,
Hem,
hennes,
hennes,
te,
te,
en nyhet,
en nyhet,
En förmiddag.
en förmiddag,
studerar,
studerar,
En eftermiddag.
en eftermiddag. Oh, stop that. My mouse occasionally clicks double while I say no, don't click double. So,
ett hotell,
ett hotell,
en fikarast,
en fikarast,
svarar,
svarar,
skickar,
skickar,
ett sms,
ett sms. So that's to send. Skickar is to send.
en smörgås,
En smörgås,
ett glas,
ett glas,
mjölk,
mjölk,
en frisör,
en frisör, which of course is a hairdresser.
Ledig.
Ledig,
går ut,
går ut,
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 en vän,
en vän. Now I've done it properly. Thank you. Okay, so Lena vaknar. Klockan 7 på morgonen. Hon dricker, because it's kaffe. Frukost, middag, kvällen, studerar, dricker. There you are. Dricker. Kaffe och titta på TV. Ja, nyheterna. Hon åker till universitet på förmiddagen. Klockan 12 äter hon lunch. Could be very early for dinner. Okej, på eftermiddag studerar. Jo. Hon hemma. Hon äter middag. Klockan 6 på eftermiddag. Eftermiddagen. Let's give it up for a second. På vaknar 6:30 på kvällen. Han äter frukost i köket sedan universitet. Han börjar. I think that this has to be börjar. In case that the stupid thing is stupid and says like, oh, you shouldn't do the space. Där. Klockan 9, klockan 5 går. Oh no, wait. This is not that. Klockan 5. Oh wait, klockan 9, klockan 5. Går till frisören, han äter middag. That would be middag. Hoppatej. På morgon. There. So this is morgonen. 6:30 på morgonen. Han äter frukost. Hon äter middag. I think that's eftermiddagen. But I'm still skipping it. Lotta är på kurs i Stockholm. Hon äter lunch, frukost på hotellet 8:30 på morgonen. Hon skickar that was my neck. Ett sms till Lottas sluta, that's kurs. I was looking for kurs. Sluta klockan 4 på kvällen. Oh, wait. So klockan 6 would be kvällen. And then eftermiddagen. Then should go right here. Let's see. And all are correct. See, it was a good thing that I was seriously doubting what eventually was going to be kvällen. Good. Okay, lyssna och sök tidsuttryck.
På morgonen.
På morgonen.
På förmiddagen.
På förmiddagen.
På eftermiddagen.
På eftermiddagen.
På kvällen.
På kvällen.
På natten.
På natten. Okay, so klockan 7 på morgonen. 9:30 would be förmiddagen. Eftermiddagen would be 2. So klockan 2. Klockan 3 would be natten. Och klockan 7 would be kvällen. Yeah. So frukost på morgonen. Han arbetar på eftermiddagen. Han äter lunch klockan 12. Han går till frisören på eftermiddagen. Han äter middag hemma på kvällen. Och han sover på natten. Wait, what? Förmiddagen. That's better. She didn't use the same thing twice. Vad heter du? Vart går han? Nej, vad? Yes, vad går då han? När börjar du? När means when. And that is basically when do you start? Like at which time? It's basically at which time. When. Varför kommer du nu? Why are you coming now? Var bor han? Where does he live? Hur kommer du till skolan? How do you come to school? Vad gör du på kvällen? What are you doing in the evening? And varför svarar du inte? Why aren't you answering? What? Oh, vart? Okay, so that was vart. So I was correct to be incorrect. Okay, var bor han? På Gränvägen. På Granvägen. När äter han frukost? 7:30. Vart går han? Vart går han? Vart? No. Vart går han? Where does he go? Vart är where? Till skolan. Vad gör hon? Hon cyklar. Här kommer du hem med buss. Varför är han på universitetet? Han studerar där. All correct. Okay, and that takes care of that one. Let's continue. Betättning. And now, let's see. Tina vaknar klockan 7 på morgonen. Now that must be 6:30. Så det är fel. Linda är på universiteten på eftermiddagen. Ja. Hassan äter frukost på hotellen. Ja. Linda svarar telefon 2:15. Nej. Ola arbetar på natten. Ja. Ola går till frisör. Ola går till frisören på eftermiddagen. Ja. Linda äter middag på restaurang ikvällen. Nej. Linda äter hemma ensam. Hassans kurs börjar klockan 5. Nej. Det slutar klockan 5. Hassan ringer till Linda på förmiddagen. Vad var 2:15? Det är eftermiddag. Ola sover på natten. Ola arbetar på natten. So, two contradicting things. Så svara på frågan. När vaknar du klockan 6? I wake up at 6. Vad gör du på förmiddag? Arbetar. När äter du lunch? Klockan 12:30. Jobbar. Och Duolingo. Vad gör du på kvällen? Varje onsdag svenska. Vad gör du på natten? Party! Så här. Jag sover. There we go. Sorry, you didn't even see that. Sorry. Basically, I was answering those questions first, and you see there's a lot wrong here, and I was answering these for myself. So, let's see. Vad gör Tinan klockan 3? Whatever the heck this is. Vad gör Linda på eftermiddagen? Studerar. So that will be this. So that's 3. När dricker Linda te? Klockan 7:30. När äter Linda middag? Var tränar Tina på gymmet? När äter Tina frukost? Klockan 7. Right. Are we done? Aren't we done yet? I don't want to do this anymore. Nah, just kidding. There's even more. Vart går Olle på eftermiddagen? Till that. I already forgot the word. Jeez. På frisören. Varför äter Hassan inte frukost hemma? Han bor i hotellet i Stockholm. Varför svarar Linda inte telefon klockan 2:15? Hon studerar. Varför sover Ola på förmiddagen? Han jobbar på natten. Vart går Ola och hans vänner på kvällen? På restaurang. Should I do all of this? So basically I have to write these sentences all in the correct order. I'm not going to write them down, but I am going to just say them. Middag var äter Linda. Var äter Linda middag? Linda var studerar. Var studerar Linda? När äter hon middag? När börjar Linda? Vad gör Hassan klockan 2:15? Var är Hassan? Vad gör Tina på morgonen? När går Olle till frisören? Sorry. Vart åker Hassan på kvällen? Och varför äter Linda middag, ensam. That's the correct order of all of those. With that thing, I'm gonna take a sip of my iced tea first, foremost. Oh man, it's hot too. Also, fun fact, I did my second D&D session earlier this weekend. And my character nearly died. But thanks to drinking the blood of my enemy that was bleeding all over me as I laid unconscious, I was allowed to regain 1 HP of health and survive. That was fun. And we're probably going for the third session on the 25th of June. I'm looking forward to it. And this upcoming Saturday, I'm going to probably see Transformers with my dad and nephew. I've got a couple nice weekends coming up. Right, Kapitel 4, betoning.
Sidan 86. Betoning.
När kommer de? När kommer de hem?
1. Var bor du? Vad heter han? Var arbetar hon?
Vad gör ni?
Vad gör ni? Hur är det?
Hur är det?
Vad dricker de? När slutar han? Vad läser du? Vart åker hon? 2. Var äter du middag? När åker du buss? Var spelar de fotboll? Var äter du lunch? När dricker hon te? När talar ni engelska? Var dricker de kaffe?
Var dricker de kaffe?
När åker hon hem?
So, going back to när talar ni engelska? When do they talk English?
3. När slutar du?
När slutar du?
Var köper ni mat? När tittar hon på TV? Vad skriver du? När går du? Var läser han franska? Var sover de? Vad äter han? När talar du svenska?
Varje onsdag.
Vad köper de? När är han ledig?
När är han ledig?
När ringer du?
När ringer du?
Vad gör han? När kommer du? När äter ni lunch?
Okay, that was doable. Dricker du mycket kaffe? Do you drink a lot of coffee? I used to. I think I can do this slightly. So.
Sidan 87. Dricker du mycket kaffe?
I Sverige dricker vi mycket kaffe. År 2010 drack vi i genomsnitt 159 liter kaffe per person. Det betyder att varje person dricker 3,5 koppar kaffe varje dag.
So, in Sweden they do drink a lot of coffee. In the year 2010 they drank around 159 liters of coffee per person in the year, and that comes down to every person drinking about 3,5 cups of coffee every day. Varje dag, every day. I genomsnitt, that is something I do want to look up. On average, okay. So every person drank on average 159 liters of coffee in a year. That is quite a lot. Så, hur många koppar kaffe dricker du om dagen? Jag dricker 3 koppar kaffe varje dag. Och på helgen jag dricker 2 koppar kaffe. När dricker du kaffe? Jag dricker kaffe klockan 7, klockan 7:15 på morgonen och klockan 9:30 på morgonen. Så skriv mycket eller många. Oh, we're actually gonna do this first because this is an interesting exercise. Both the word mycket and the word många means a lot. Many, a lot. So, mycket mjölk. En många koppar, mycket kaffe. Hur Jonas arbetar mycket. Hassan och mina har många vänner. Hur många it means much. Hur många månader. A lot and much. Talar. That's a good question. When you're talking about languages, how many do you speak? Talar mycket språk. Hur många? Hur mycket? I'm honestly at a bit of a loss here. I wish that my Swedish friend from last week was watching. He would help me. Lisa talar mycket språk. Hur mycket språk talar hon? Hur många? Now this has to be många. And I think that this is mycket. I'm pretty sure it's like this, but I can't be 100% sure. Because if I would have gone to the first year, then I would have been able to correct myself or be corrected. So I'm really looking forward to the third year, because then I'll be doing this on the day after I've had class. So depending on whether or not I have on Wednesday or Tuesday class, I'll do the next day, I'll do my homework. And it's gonna be a lot slower, and I will probably be using the second version of this as well, so that I can invest a lot more time and a lot more energy into it. I know that I'm not using the first book of the eveningsbook for this, but honestly, I can't be bothered at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm glad that I'm already doing this much. So, övningar. Kaffe. Välj mycket eller många. Mycket kaffe. Han talar mycket språk. Han röker för många. I'm gonna have a couple mistakes here. Det räknar många på hösten. Hur många veckor att förstår? Har du mycket barn? No, that's wrong. Okay. Hur mycket? Hur många kostar? No, that's also wrong. Dang it! Hon arbetar mycket. That's correct. So. Talar många språk. So, okay. So, this was många. Han röker för mycket? Japp. Det räknar många på hösten. No, that was wrong. Har du många barn? Han har mycket kostar boken. Hur mycket? Mycket. There. You see how many I did wrong with that? This is actually kind of difficult for a non-Swedish speaker. Trust me, it is. Skrivord. Så. Peter arbetar mycket. Han har många vänner och pratar mycket. Han äter mycket mat. So he eats a lot of food. He dricker mycket kaffe. No. He drinks a lot of coffee. No, come on. Men inte mycket te. Hur många koppar kaffe dricker han varje dag? This has to be correct. Yay! Vi frågar inte, vi gör that. Wow, it's been an hour already. Actually, it's been 34 minutes. I've been live for almost an hour. Okay, so. Vad äter du till frukost? Vi frågar.
Sidan 88. Vi frågar.
Vi frågar, vad äter du till frukost? Anita, 53 år.
En stor kopp te och 2 mackor. Och ett glas apelsinjuice.
Medi, 18 år.
Jag äter fil och flingor. Ibland äter jag en macka också.
Tobias, 25 år.
Jag hinner inte äta frukost. Jag börjar jobba 7:00 och jag tycker om att sova länge. Jag köper en macka och en kopp kaffe på väg till jobbet.
Malin, 32 år.
Jag är inte hungrig på morgonen. Jag gör några smörgåsar och tar med dem till jobbet.
Vi har fikarast 10:00. Då äter jag mina smörgåsar och dricker en kopp kaffe.
Oof. Let's call in the reinforcements. What is an macca? A sandwich. So, Anita drinks a big cup of coffee and 2 sandwiches. Cool. And also a glass of orange juice. Medi, jag äter fil och flingor. Fil och flingor. File and flakes. I don't think that means file. Basically, he just eats cornflakes. Ibland äter jag en macka också. I sometimes remember the meaning of the word ibland. Sometimes. He eats a sandwich also. So Tobias doesn't eat breakfast. He starts his job at 7. And he prefers to sleep in late. So he buys a sandwich and a cup of coffee on their way to his job. And Malin isn't really hungry in the morning. Jag gör några smörgåsar och tar med. So she makes a couple of sandwiches. And takes them to the job. They have a coffee break at 10. Then she eats the sandwiches and drinks a cup of coffee. But what is the difference between makur and a macka and a smörgås? I think that smörgås is an actual sandwich with spread on it, and macka would just be a slice of bread. Maybe? I don't know. Vem dricker te? Who drinks tea? Anita. Vilka äter frukost hemma? Vilka? Multiple people. That's Anita. Och Medi. Vem köper smörgåsar? That will be Tobias. Vem gör smörgåsar och tar med till jobben är Malin. So who makes the sandwiches and takes them to their jobs? That will be Malin. Vilka äter alltid smörgåsar? Tobias. Yes, och Malin. Vilka dricker kaffe? Those two. Take the easy route. När äter du frukost? Jag äter frukost inte hemma. Men jag gör några smörgåsar och tar med till jobba, och jag äter smörgåsar i bilen. So I also don't eat breakfast at home, but I make some sandwiches and I eat 2 sandwiches in my car on my way to work. Var äter du frukost på bilen? Vad äter du till frukost? Smörgåsar. Just sandwiches. And that takes care of that. So now it is the evening. Shut up, phone! That is something. No, that is this one.
Till frukost.
Till frukost.
En macka.
En macka.
Apelsinjuice.
Apelsinjuice.
Hungrig.
Hungrig.
Dom.
Dom.
Hinner.
Hinner.
Tycker om.
Tycker om. Where does they say hinner? Hinna. Where do they say that? Jag hinner inte frukost. Jag hinner. Let's see what that means. Jag hinner. Hinner. He doesn't make breakfast. Okay, jag hinner inte. He doesn't make breakfast. Gotcha. Okay, hinner. Okay. Att.
Länge.
Länge.
På väg till.
På väg till.
En väg.
En väg.
Fil.
Fil.
Flingor.
Flingor. Right, and this would be the last of the 2 exercises for tonight. Because var ligger apoteket? We're gonna learn directions. And after number 55, I am done for tonight.
Sidan 90. Var ligger apoteket? A. 1.
Ursäkta, får jag fråga en sak? Var ligger apoteket?
Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Apoteket ligger på vänster sida.
Tack så mycket.
Det var så lite, så.
Wow. Ursäkta, we know that from Duolingo means excuse me. För jag frågar en sak. Var ligger apoteket? Får jag fråga en sak? I have a question. Let's look it up. No. Får jag fråga? No. May I ask en sak? May I ask something? Sak. Can I ask something? Where is the apoteket? The Dutch's apotheek. Why can't you English just adopt that word? The drugstore. Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Apotek ligger på vänster sida. So just go straight through the street and it will be on your left side. Vänster would be left, right? Vänster. Left, indeed. Rakt fram means straight on. So, det var så lite så. Probably means something like it's no problem. But let's look it up for sure. Det var så lite så. You're welcome. Wow. Varsågod. Det var så lite så. Okay, I gotta remember that. Det var så lite så. Okay, next. Vårdcentralen.
2.
Ursäkta, kan du hjälpa mig?
Ja, visst.
Var ligger vårdcentralen?
Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Vårdcentralen ligger på höger sida. Det är inte långt bort.
Tack för hjälpen.
So, Vårdcentralen. I can't remember what that means. Let's look it up. Vårdcentralen. The healthcare center. So, excuse me, can you help me? Yeah, sure. Where is the health center? Gå den här gatan rätt fram. So, take this street and go straight ahead. The health center is on your right side. På höger sida is on your right side. Right side. Det är inte långt bort. It's not a long walk, I'm guessing. So, det är inte långt bort. It's not a long walk, yeah. Tack för hjälpen, thanks for helping. Laura May. Jag vill också. You're also learning Swedish. Awesome, Laura, please. Join my Discord. We'll learn it together, please. Where are you from?
Oh, sheepy.
Thank you for the follow. You're from England. That works perfectly. I'm from the Netherlands, but as you can hear, I'm doing this in English for an international audience. Awesome. I've got a fellow student here. So, do you also use this program, Duolingo? It is super useful. I need to learn Swedish before my sister has her baby. It's due November. My username. Ooh. Good question. Profile. My username is just Paul Jongejans, my full name. So, let me write that there. That would be this instead. Thank you. And Discord. If you would like, join me right yonder. Add it. I have my first friend! More? School settings, self logouts. No. Okay, quests. Okay, well, I don't really care about the quests, so. How long have I been learning? I have been learning Swedish sporadically since 2013. I did a couple of lessons with my uncle and aunt, min morbror och moster. And, or like 12 short lessons to basically get me a head start, and it really helped. Then in 2018, I wanted to do an online course through a Dutch online agency. I did 4 lessons by just writing and, just writing. And after the 4th lesson was sent in, my teacher, well, I have to do it with air quotes, told me that I needed to send an audio, but I wanted to play dumb just to see, like, maybe I should use a different program. So I asked my teacher, like, okay, what kind of a program do I have to use then? What format do you want it? And her answer was, go figure it out. So I ask again. I say, I have absolutely no clue what I'm supposed to do here. I have no knowledge of this. So how should I approach this? Once again, the answer was, go figure it out. And so I just dropped that entirely after 4 lessons. What I will probably do, once I'm done with this Mal et book, since this is the book that I'm doing the course in a classroom, but this is basically just what I've missed. Because a fun fact, because I already had some experiences with the Swedish language, when I signed up for this particular course, which is in a classroom, in school, the teachers were afraid that if I were to start in the first year, I would be bored out of my skull and that I would quit, seeing as I already had some experience. They knew that I was serious about this and they wanted to not lose me, so they said, let's challenge you, start the second year. And currently we're working on chapter 4, and the year started here at chapter, was it 6 or 7? Yeah, I think it was 7. Yeah, Tina går och handlar. So this is basically where we started. So I still have about this much left to do, and I already did this much. So now that the school year is over, I decided that I wanted to catch up because I was struggling to keep up. I didn't do any homework because I'm just lazy like that, unmotivated. But I figured since the year is over, I know I need to catch up. I know I need to do everything from scratch in order to have a proper chance at the third year. So in the third year we're gonna have Maltol probably, and it's gonna start in October. So I basically have until October to finish the entire book, which by my estimate I should be able to succeed. Especially if I do like half of a Kapitel each year. So today I did this, that, and I'm gonna finish off after Vad lekker apoteket B. And then next week, because I'm trying to do this every Wednesday evening, starting at 8 p.m., which is like an hour ago. Then I'm gonna do like the rest of Kapitel 4, and we're gonna be, I think these two we're gonna watch as well, because they're just part of the thing. And along this, today I'm gonna finish off with just these 3 left, and then the rest will be done next week. Yeah, if you want to catch up with me properly, because not only do I stream it, I upload it to YouTube, and not just these lessons, I'm also doing a weekly video of Duolingo. And basically what I do with Duolingo is I take one of these ticks and do one of these every single day. And I started a little later on that because I was waiting for this to arrive. Somebody made this and somebody made this for me. So once I had this, I started recording the Duolingo as separate videos. It takes like 10 minutes. And so today I did day number 33, I believe. So that's here. And then tomorrow I'm going into uncharted territory, because apparently when I did this half a year ago, when I looked into Duolingo half a year ago, I apparently just blasted through all of this and ended up over here. So I've redone all of that up till today. And then tomorrow I'm starting with this one, which is the first uncharted territory. And every Friday is the 7th day of recording. Easy peasy. Honestly, my vocabulary sucks. So that's why I'm also heavily using Google Translate. Because there's a lot of Swedish and your grammar sucks. Nah, doesn't matter. This book is entirely in Swedish. And all of the other things that I did before also had Dutch. So they had the proper Dutch translations. And that was really easy for me because I could not only like learn the words, but I could instantly learn what they meant. So having a completely Swedish book in front of me is just like, oh. So when I started this course in the second year, so at chapter 7, I was tasked with homework, and I looked into it. I logged onto this website and I looked at the book and I saw this, and I was just like, what am I even supposed to do? Because I also have this thing, which I'm not using. Oh, sorry. Yoink. There. Sorry. I forgot this. So I also have this book. This is the Övningsbook, which also has a lot of exercises in it. So I think I should be halfway here. I should be ending off with these exercises today. But yeah, as you see, I haven't done anything in here because I honestly couldn't be bothered. However, funny enough, I said it earlier in the stream. Where can you get that book? Amazon, actually. Amazon.co.uk. Let's have a look see at Amazon. Mollet. No, let's Mall. It's gold. There you go. So you want both of these? These are the ones that I'm using. The Övningsbook and the Lärobook, and I'm basically just doing the Lärobook. And let's see if they also have a Mal 2. Yeah, they do. Övningsbook, Lärobook. So I'm guessing that this is next year. So a fun fact that I mentioned this earlier in this very stream is that I will be doing the Mal 2 Övningsbook along with the Lärobook, but I'll go a lot slower because the lessons will be a lot slower as well. So right now I'm just blazing through like half of the innehåll and half of the övningar, but next year once we start, it's probably gonna be like 1, 2, 3 things, and then the exercises in the in the Lärobook, and then the exercises in the Övningsbook. So yeah, and then I'll do översikt. I hope that this link will work for you. This is the online part. So this is basically what you see on screen on the left here. So yeah.
Sidan. Det är inte långt bort.
Tack för hjälpen.
Right, that's where I was. I'm back to where I was. And the reason that I'm streaming this and the reason I'm recording the Duolingo thing is because I am afraid, or better yet, I guarantee that I will not be motivated to do this at all. And motivation, or a severe lack thereof, is my main issue. Because in class I am active, I am paying attention, I am studying and learning like crazy. But once I'm home, if I don't do it this way, I don't do it at all. Because it took me 4 weeks before I did the first stream. of like the first part of chapter 1. Well, I wanted to do this like pretty much right away. It took me 3 weeks before I could find the motivation to get this done. Also to get the proper camera set up here, because getting this camera up here was kind of tricky. But I knew that I had to put a second camera like down here, facing down, so that people could read along with me and see what I'm writing down. And I needed to have the screen captured, and I wanted to have the face cam so that people can see that I'm actually doing it. And thanks to Amara on the Discord, I have the layout for both the Duolingo recording sessions and the Swedish lessons that you see here. So, thank you. Welcome. I'm just gonna say hi. Laura. Welcome. Welcome. Awesome. So we can learn Swedish together. And what I intend to do, since I also have a couple of people from Sweden that are looking at this occasionally and like belittling me for butchering their language horribly, is that when I'm a little more confident, in probably 2 or 3 months, they'll try to talk to them in Swedish and try to have a proper Swedish conversation with them. Oh boy. Well, let's talk about you. You know, I was supposed to just continue the lesson because I'm almost done, but now I'm curious. You said that you had to learn Swedish by the time that your sister gives birth, was it not? Let's have a look-see. Before my sister has her baby, it's due to November. How so? Why such an incredibly odd deadline, if I may ask? In the meantime, I am going to continue with the lesson because, of course, I want to finish it. But I'll keep the chat in mind. So, my half-sister lives in Sweden. I've never met her, and she only speaks Swedish. Your half-sister? Oh, wow. She wants me to go see her once she has her baby. That is so sweet. That is so incredibly sweet, Laura. And I'm pretty sure that you taking the effort to learn her language because she doesn't speak yours will only make the connection between the two of you even more powerful. She will have a tremendous appreciation for the fact that you're trying to speak it. Trust me. Have you ever been to Sweden before? You know what? Screw it. The question remains. It's been pretty difficult for her. No, you haven't. Okay, so we're done talking for a moment. We're going to continue with the lesson because it's just this and then that and then the exercises. And then I'm going to go into voice chats and let's just talk for a second. After that. Shall we? Sure, let's focus. The reason why I'm called Paul with many voices is if you look at the other YouTube videos of mine, I play video games where I do narration in voice acting. So every game that I have, that I play, I use a different kind of a voice or accent. Sometimes even several.
Such as Graveyard Keeper. It's definitely the one where I use the most amount of accents and voices, just for fun.
And I just figured that I could combine gaming and voice acting to create something rather unique. But I kind of got a little distracted and demotivated from gaming, so I stopped. I took a severe long hiatus, and I'm also hoping that through doing this, I'm getting motivation back to go into gaming again, so...
Prison Architect might return soon. Graveyard Keeper might return soon.
And perhaps like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I'll finish that, you know. Yeah.
So yeah, right, let's go back to the lesson. Sorry for those at home wanting to just learn Swedish. Stuff like this happens, and this is why I want to do this way. Let's continue. Ursäkta, vad är simhallen? What am I doing here? Oh, wait.
3.
Ursäkta, vet du var simhallen ligger?
Ja, på Kungsgatan. Ta till höger där framme vid trafikljusen. Det är Kungsgatan. Då ser du simhallen.
Tack, jag är ny här så jag hittar inte så bra.
Jag förstår. Hoppas du hittar nu.
Okay. Simhallen. That is why I use the freaking... Is that like the arcade? Simhallen. The swimming pool. Okay, so he's looking for the swimming pool. So go straight until... Yeah, Google Translate is my safer too. So go straight until you reach the traffic lights and then take a right. That's the King's Way, the King's Road, Kungsgatan. So, thank you. I'm new here, so I'm not very familiar with it yet. So, hoppas du hittar nu. Hittar. Finds. Okay. So you cannot really find his way yet, but now he hopes that. Okej. Mål 1. 4.
4.
Ursäkta, var ligger sporthallen?
Ta nästa gata till vänster. Sporthallen ligger i slutet av gatan.
Tack så mycket.
So, where's the sporting hall? In the next street on your left. The sport hall lies at the very end of it. Yeah. Oh, you knew that one already. Nice. So, the difficult part of this book is that everything is in Swedish. So, you do see the new words, but you don't see what they mean in your language or English or my language. So, that is quite difficult. And that made this so difficult for me to get started, because like I didn't know what tools I could and couldn't use. So so that is the second. Let's listen to the second one first, and then we'll do the övningar. There.
Sidan 91. Var ligger apoteket? B.
Ursäkta, får jag fråga en sak? Var ligger Stora torget?
Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Stora torget ligger på höger sida.
Tack så mycket.
Det var så lite så. Ursäkta, kan du hjälpa mig?
Ja, visst.
Var ligger resecentrum?
Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Resecentrum ligger på vänster sida. Det är inte långt bort.
Tack för hjälpen. Ursäkta, vet du var restaurangen Bistro ligger?
Ja, på Storgatan. Ta till vänster, där framme vid trafikljusen. Där är Storgatan. Då ser du restaurangen.
Tack. Jag är ny här, så jag hittar inte så bra.
Jag förstår. Hoppas du hittar nu. Ursäkta, var ligger Vasaskolan?
Ta nästa gata till höger. Vasaskolan ligger på höger sida.
Tack så mycket.
Okay, so the numbers indicate like which building we have to write down, but I'm curious about the first one and the second one.
Sidan 91. Var ligger apoteket?
Höger is right.
Ursäkta, får jag fråga en sak? Var ligger Stora torget?
Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Stora torget ligger på höger sida.
Yeah, okay. So, the Stora torget ligger på höger, so that's on the right. Then the second one was straight ahead and on the left. Then restaurangen Bistro was left at the traffic lights, which are here obviously. Left, and then you'll find it. And then the Vasaskolan was at the traffic lights go right, and then it's on the right side. That does it for this. So let's finish off with the övningar, which is only 3 things. So lyssna och se ett ord.
Ett apotek.
Ett apotek.
Ursäkta.
Ursäkta.
Får.
Får.
En sak.
En sak.
Den här.
Den här.
En gata.
En gata.
Rakt fram.
Rakt fram.
Vänster.
Vänster. Left.
En sida.
En sida.
Tack så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
Var.
Var.
Så lite så.
Så lite så.
En vårdcentral.
En vårdcentral.
Höger.
Höger. Right.
Långt bort.
Långt bort.
För.
För.
Hjälp.
Hjälp.
Vet.
Vet.
En simhall.
En simhall.
Ta till höger.
Ta till höger.
Framme.
Framme.
Vid.
Vid.
Ett trafikljus.
En trafikljus.
Ser.
Ser.
Förstår.
Förstår.
En sporthall.
En sporthall.
Nästa.
Nästa.
I slutet av.
I slutet av.
Ett slut.
Ett slut. So the next one we have to copy and paste in the words. Ursäkta, får jag fråga en sak? Var ligger skolan? Pedro, du går den här gatan rakt fram. Sedan tar du till höger vid trafikljusen. Efter ungefär 100 meter meter, ja. Kommer du till skolan? Det ligger på vänster sida. Precis efter biblioteket. So, is it visible enough for you, this screen, or not? Because I've been having doubts about it, but apparently, according to Amara, it's fine. Förlåt, jag förstår inte en gång till. Först, rakt fram, so go straight. Rakt fram. Sedan till vänster? Nej, till höger. Vid trafikljusen. Och sedan ett biblioteket. Ja, och skolan ligger precis efter biblioteket. Tack så mycket. Jag förstår. Lycka till. Tack så du ha. This one seems better for me. That's okay. Let's have a look-see at this one. Complete Swedish beginner to immediate course book and audio support. Teach yourself. Yeah, that probably would have an English translation. That would be useful for me as well. The textbook is in English, yeah, okay. But of course, this book, this Mol Ed, is prescribed by the school itself, so I have to. And everything was correct. So, lastly tonight, lyssna efter vägen.
Ta nästa gata till höger. Affären ligger på vänster sida.
Så, på höger och på vänster. That one.
Ta nästa gata till vänster. Affären ligger på höger sida.
So, go to the left and then it's on the right side.
Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Banken ligger på vänster sida.
The bank is on the left side. And last but not least, obviously the right side.
Gå den här gatan rakt fram. Skolan ligger på höger sida.
And there we go. Done. Right, with that, I am done for this stream. I hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something from it. I most certainly did quite a lot. And I will see you all next week. I am Paul, thank you for watching, and welcome to Laura May. And I will see you all next week. Goodbye.